Live, at least I think we are. Are we live? Whoop whoop. Hello? Hello? Cool. Alright, so what's good? What's good? What's good? Alright, so what's up? If anyone's here. Okay. So, hello, Drinking Titus. I actually should do that. I'm currently reading a really good post on Reddit. Okay. Yeah. It's about, like, Elden Ring. It's about Elden Ring lore and, like, how it's one of cycles and how things are meant to parallel each other. Like, they specifically use, America and Roderica to, like, parallel each other. Like, how Roderica and her followers were being grafted, which was akin to America and the shamans being jarred. Or comparing Bach to Mikola. How they both die if they go through metamorphosis. With a human and becoming good, as it is. Where did I fucking leave Discord? Pretty good, pretty good. Man, I don't want to play Elden Ring again, but fucking, I don't want to play Elden Ring again. I played it too much, you know? Like all the niggas moved on the life cycle of the tree and those of the that don't follow. I also find, well, actually, one of the interesting pieces about Elden Ring that I never see, like, brought up is that, like, outer gods aren't, like, outer gods as in they're from, like, outer space. They're outer gods in the sense that they aren't part of the current order. They are terrestrial. They are native to this planet. They just lie. Hello, Human Tran. We're talking about Elden Ring lore, as one does. They just aren't, they just don't properly fit in with what's going on. With what America decided, with how America decided things should work. Like, the fucking Rao civilization, the one from the DLC. How we know that they used rot with verdigris. They also had a link to the fell god, who is in turn linked to verdigris, despite the fact that rot and fire are supposed to be antonyms. And there's the Church of the Bud. And then there's even the fact that they had huge canals with water, which is also antithetical to rot. They also evidently made golems, meaning they also had a connection to the stars. They seem to just have, like, everything all at once, which reminds me of what everyone's favorite dog says, that heresy is not native to the world. It is a contrivance, but all things can be conjoined. Like heresy is what's weird. Considering these things opposites or like antithetical to each other is what's weird. Yeah. Or fuck, I forget what it was, but like but some piece of lore even implied that like those who live in death weren't like created by Godwin. Well, yeah, they are linked to Godwin as since he's like the main example of someone who lives in death, but like they existed before the Earth Tree was a whole thing and all that. Or even how like death isn't like not a part of the Golden Order. The shadow of the Earth Tree is the literal shadow of the Earth Tree. It's a part of the Golden Order, one that has been just like completely shut out. So, it is what it is. I honestly really do think fucking the story of the DLC is genuinely, I think, really, really good. So especially for the way parallels, or well, yeah, parallels America with Mikola. Oh well, Ben Bintron, we're talking about Elden Ring lore. Fucking, what was I saying? Yeah, the parallels between Mikola and America. How they both are. Well, I think the entire story of the DLC is more about it's all about Mikola's folly and how he was so determined to wash away the sins of the past so he could commit those same sins himself. Like, a big example is, what was it? America and Godfrey and Mikola and Radon. Like, I do see why people wanted Godwin to be more involved in the DLC, but I feel like it was the right choice to have Radon there because he's the strongest parallel to what for the story they were going for. Since Radon and Godfrey are supposed to parallel each other. Notice how Mikola says there's going to be an age of compassion guided by love, yet he picks Radon to be his consort. He picks the ultimate warrior. Yeah. Yeah, Nightreign even has really good lore through it too that helps elucidate a lot of what goes on through the goes on in the main game of Elden Ring. Though I'm honestly not too familiar with Nightreign lore. Mikola's meant to parallel. Oh, America. Yeah. What is my accent? My American accent? What was it? I think Nightreign did wonders for expanding the general world of Elden Ring, showing us that there's more to it than what we just saw in Elden Ring itself. Well, but chat, what's your favorite piece of Elden Ring lore? What do y'all like about it? Oh man. Yeah, I also think one of my favorite parts of the DLC is also the way it humanizes Marika. Because in the base game, she's the antagonist. She caused all the problems, and she's this faceless force. The person who is the reason behind everything being so fucked up. But then you get to the DLC, and thus you kind of begin to, which humanizes her and gives her actual motivations and makes you understand why she did all the things she did. Because, one of the first things she did on becoming a god was literally remove death from this world. Well, she's a victim of genocide, and one of the first things she did, so fittingly, one of the first things she did was remove death from the world, make it so that, none of her family can die. And then we do see that she was evidently very, very close to our first children, Mesmer and Melina. Because Mesmer has that seal of grace in his eye, which is supposedly one of an incredibly prized object by America. And then we see Melina use what is it? I think it was the minor urge reincantation, something deeply personal to America, something that only she knows. Meaning it has to be something she learned directly from America. And thus the knowledge of Mesmer being cursed to the point that he just there's nothing she could do about it, nothing America could do to stop it. And Melina being the gloam-eyed queen who rebelled and tried to kill her. And it paints us a new context of why America seemed so distant with her children. Why she was evidently okay with sending Moog and Morgoth to the shunning grounds. Why she told her demigod children that you will either be Lord or be nothing at all. Because she kind of just sealed herself off from it, understanding that these just can't work with me. And then even the Knight of Black Knives and why she broke the Elden Ring after that. When becoming a god, literally removing death from the world isn't enough to stop your family from being murdered and mutated. And fuck it, I guess. Did all this for no reason. Shit, I'd be done with it. Well, fuck. This didn't work. Don't want to be this anymore. Figure it out yourselves. And that she, or the fact that she has Hugh in the round table hold with the like Sisyphean task to kill a god, which normally would be Sisyphean, but he's in the round table hold, the exact place that's filled with people who would need a weapon that could do exactly that. Like Elden Ring is just like Elden Ring is Marika's suicide note. She's just trying to get someone to finally put her out of her misery and get rid of this golden order she doesn't want anything to do with anymore. That's why, that's why the best, quote unquote, best ending is the one where, like, the golden order is completely done away with, rather than just fixing it with a new rune. The one with Arane's ending. And there's also, granted, she'd probably be okay with the frenzied ending, to be being totally honest, but that's neither here nor there. Fan darling, I adore our Blind character as a concept familiar with how this dynamic Arane has the food chain at the heart of Elden Ring. Yeah. Or even how E.G.'s folly. He's like, oh fuck. He didn't realize, or even he didn't understand just how deeply Blythe truly cared for Ranni. He's like, well, I fucked up big time. I can only hope that when we die, you can forgive me. But I also feel like people don't mention like the tragedy of Malekith enough. How he did everything for Marika, only to get like betrayed by her. Like is one of the last things to hear from is this what it means to sin? Is this like punishment for fucking up and letting the rune of death escape? Ugh, it's great. Elden Ring is great. Anyway, I should get the game started. I was whinging about Elden Ring for a whole 10 minutes. Well, no. It's F11. Going. Yeah, but his armor is so good, though. Look at it. It's fucking great. I think it even crosses the 51 poise threshold. Not this one. Go on. No, I do think my favorite armor set in the game is probably Malekith's. Black and gold with an understated but still present shawl. That's so peak. Transcend Cataplepis. His name is derived from the Greek meaning to look downward. The gaze has the power to steal the eyes of all who catch it. Thus, the power to gather focus and attention to make rapt. Makes people rap. This won him the ire in his homeland, and everyone told him to hide his eyes. Oh no. Got bullied. I got this fun variants for Blind, showing the game's anthem characters much more than multicolored dogs. Yeah. Honestly, Dusty lived his life looking down, hiding his face so as not to meet eyes with anyone. All the characters in Elden Ring, honestly, I feel like you can really see George R.R. Martin's like involvement in Elden Ring through the family dynamics. Like sometimes it feels like Martin set up like elucidated the characters, like named the characters and their general relationships, and probably wrote like a lot of like the lore. Then FromSoft came in and made it like extra. They added like they made the two fingers not just a religion, but a literal two fingers. Yet heavy was his heart. The experience of each day was like trudging through mud. Yo yo yo. What does it say? My rhymes are set. My rhymes are fly. My beats are sick. You bring. My crew is big and it keeps getting bigger. That's because Jesus Christ is my nigga. Yeah. Yeah, heavy was his hard. Yeah. The character dynamics, especially for especially between yeah, well, that's what character dynamics are like especially strong in Elden Ring. Like everyone has a relationship with someone. Like from like Mikola Melina with Godwin to Ronnie and Rykard. When he found himself in Tokyo, he discovered the practice of cosplay in Akihabara. In it, he found the joy of transforming into everyone he wished and the fun of encasing oneself in the fiction of being another. Thus his rule didn't work. Yay! Eventually, Cataplepis found himself absorbed in cosplays and otaku culture as a whole. He pitched the idea to Atlantis and he'd say, "You should do it," only for Maria to be like, "You absolutely should not." Man, the fact that the old white guy says nigga with his whole fucking chest. It's true. Speaking of Dark Skin, this reminds me of it. But do you think Israfil plays Here Comes the Sun whenever he sees Amaterasu? In costume, he could become someone else entirely. He could forget that he was himself. Spending his time with comrades who shared his hobby, and with those who understood it, it was fun. Incredibly fun. Felt like he could sink into the pleasurable swamp of Otakudom for the rest of his life. Wait, actually, I was saying there's no real games I'm looking forward to, but there is one I'm looking forward to that comes out this month. Diamond, and Baby. Yeah, the 25th. Might evidently be like oh yeah, shit. I forgot to. It's hilarious that Damon and Babe this game is for like some fucking reason canon to Guilty Gear, and maybe Blaze Blue. It's great. He plays Mac Tonight theme. I don't know the Mac Tonight. I don't know what that is. And on occasion, when he took their house off, he'd be surprised by a shadow looming over his heart. Part of him feared that he enjoyed fiction more than reality. He worried he was simply averting his gaze from what truly existed. A vaguely uplifting sensation that left him feeling less grounded in the end. Oh, the moon. The racist moon you see on Twitter. Okay. Felt like a dog off its leash, or a balloon that hadn't let go. Sometimes he found himself calling the oppressive fear that his self would drift off in uncharted waters. So great was it that... Yo, Cataplepis, heading back from another cosplay event? Yeah, Gungan. Oh, yeah, that's right. Heading back from the fire department myself. Let's head back together till our paths split. Yay! A student from his school came up with him with a smile and spoke to him like normal. Fuck it, I can do what I want. I'm going to stream Damon and Baby. You're going to put up with it. I've decided that right now. Man, why can Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising actually have like a cool looking character? It's so sad. Looks, fuck it. I'd be willing to give it a chance if it had someone who was actually cool. Yeah, do we have any Grand Blue Fantasy fans, Fantasy Versus fans in chat? Plagued by the pain of avoidance of reality, Cataplepis hung his head and averted his eyes. GBVSR roster. Do they? Do they? Then, like he always did, with others, Catoblepis took a step back. P14. You mean from like Blaze Blue? I was talking about Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, but Hakumen from Blaze Blue is also cool as hell. They also have a Hakumen and whatchamacallit, Grand Blue. It's hilarious that they added a character named Nier into a game where 2B is also present. They had a cool character. I'm so sad. He thought to himself, this fellow student was what his classmates called a normie. Damn. Ellie, do you have a joke? Oh, that's funny. I love when games are a bit self-aware. One who, unlike him, had his feet firmly on the ground, in his mind, in reality. Yet this normie looked right at Catoblepis and spoke thus. I've got to say, Catoblepis, whenever I see you at it, I'm like bowled over by how much passion you otaku have. Like Equus. Man, I can't believe I read that book in school. Costumes always have so much effort in them. I'm sure when you know what? I hope the character from Damon and Baby gets into Guilty Gears and that. Oh my god, we do have a trailer for 2.0 coming the 20th, and Damon and Baby comes out the 25th. Come on. Let's get a fucking let's get a character of Damon and Baby in Guilty Gear Strive. Let's do it. I want a character who looks cool. Like, I actually like... Oh, what is her name? Not Batistia. No, not Batistia. Narmaya. I actually like Narmaya's gameplay. I just find her fucking boring. I just don't like her design. Her character. I don't like it. Like, Sora's design is... The gameplay isn't bad, but eh. Your costumes always have so much effort in them. I'm sure the one you wore this time was something to behold, too. Every time they met, every time they met, they swear they could fly. My heart beats fast, want it to last. See you here by my side. I find furries cool, but GBVSR doesn't really have a furry in it. Closest being fucking Catboys, which is bullshit, but whatever. Every time they met, you would praise Catoblepis' hobbies and cosplay, completely unprompted. This isn't a furry, though. It's just a dude. It turns into a dragon. Okay, that's fucking lame. He doesn't stay like that into a dragon. Yeah, it's just some coward shit. They would always look right at Catoblepis and shower him with compliments, and had not a shred of artifice to them. I am looking forward to the Strive 2.0 update. Really, it's nothing special. Guilty Gear. Strive. Why did I Guilty Gear Strive? I completely fucked up where that T was supposed to go. Unica. I'm saying by the current game. That's a good fucking question. Oh man. But well, thank you. Seems like Catoblepis and Akiagongan are dating each other. Catoblepis. The plot. Whoa, I love it. And yet the time he spent with his schoolmate, a youth who may have been from another world, always felt strangely comfortable. A sense of being out of place makes it a joyful stability. Two contradictory feelings mix inside him, leaving him in an unusual state of mind. But Catoblepis found he cannot describe it particularly well, not with words at least. I know. Shall we consider the problem at hand, then, to be the interprobability of fiction and reality? Quit using your big words. Too complicated. Again, it will be infinite fun. It will be infinitely funny and also infinitely weird they turned Alan Turing, yes, the real person, into a femboy. But good job for Turing for having just like the best fits. Wait, actually, I don't know. Does Turing and Elliot share an artist? Because they do actually look fairly similar. For the most part, Nick, but I must say though, your way of speaking always cuts to the heart of the matter without a hint of speculation. The part of you isn't terribly human at all. That persona of yours really is just how I like it. I shall interpret that as a compliment, Master Turing. There's no fiction without reality, yet there's no explanation of reality without fiction. Hold on, Housamo Wiki, be fast! This is why humans see the future in the metaverse, yet sometimes fiction and reality simply do not mix well. That is why something else is needed to fill that gap. That's why Capital gathers around my metaverse technology. Reality affects fiction, and that fiction affects reality. Something persona. Humanity creates an AI greater than it, and that AI pushes humanity to heights above it. Yeah. That is also my desire to supplement and improve humanity's incompetence. It's the sole reason that is also my desire. Supplement and improve humanity's competence. And humanity's incompetence is the sole reason I exist, after all. Superficially polite but rude on the other hand, and truly loving of humans on the other. The complete opposite of me. Personally, I believe this cycle is a perfect answer to get us to the coming singularity. At the very least, I think it's better than the approach of making an omnipotent machine god to guide humanity from on high. Chat. What? Housamo? What, like, myth, folklore, whatever do you want to see in Housamo? There. That's what I'm yelling at you for. Answer, meet my demands. I should leave my humanity behind and become something greater, but I don't think being guided one-sided. Fucking damn it. Housamo Wiki's... Fuck! That's actually bad. The Housamo Wiki is down. I need that for a video. Nuts. I wish to leave my humanity behind and become something greater, but I don't think being guided one side is the correct answer. Still, my technology is far from perfect. That's all the more reason to this experiment is more meaningful. Though with the experimentation comes uncertainty, and looks like we have trouble on our hands once again. Turing's eyes widen at the screams he hears coming from the metaverse beach. Very bull known to appear in celebrations cannot honor children. Whoa, Santa man. Granted, will Krampus get another limited unit? Too many. It's got too many. Juice for friends in hand and still in cosplay, Catoblepis runs across the metaverse sands. Oh, look at how that guy's built. Is it like a model celebrity or something? Amateurs can't believe they don't even know the rising star in the cosplay world, Kato. Kato's costume today is from that really popular anime, Rescue Double. Photos of him have hit the internet, made him a bit of a secret boom. Nothing we didn't know well ahead of time, though. Boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, bam, boom, boom, boom. At the Blepus has wildly interested eyes all around him, all without the man himself noticing. However, jerk. One individual stares at him back with a look of bitterness and misplaced passion. Damn it, I can't believe they go and completely copy my idea. With fixation, this Sunakawa's metaverse games was not a grown. The topic he chose for the project is the exact same as what Cat the Blepus' group picked. The project invokes making one of the characters a fan art while dressing and performing as the other character. He's working on a body anime all of his own, which means he's already lost to Cat the Blepus and the others. On top of that, the other group is doing an official collab. What hope does he have drawing out any eyes at all? Damn it, oh no! We got to think of something new, something different from them. Want something, anything, to draw the attention and surprise the crowd, yet he can't think of nothing. His thoughts keep running around in circles until he finds himself on the brink of a mental meltdown. What other people do in a situation like this? Fortunately for him, there's no one around to answer his question. No one to turn to, and instead contemplates a late-night streamer he's secretly a fan of. Every evening, this streamer's channel provides a steady signal filled with... Izana. You know what's weird? You know, Hel from Norse mythology? We know for a fact that she is in Tokyo. We have yet to fucking see her. Well, like, Jormungandr's, one of Jormungandr's lines just straight up mentioned that his sister is already in Tokyo, but, fuck it. Fuck it, and fuck us. Good evening, and welcome to another stream on Tendalo's channel. It's me, the man all your brains are widely in love with, Tendalos. You there, worried about the troubles of life? Move forward as your heart commands. Don't let yourself get bogged down in society's rules and common sense. Go wild. He thinks back to the words of a favorite streamer of his and streams he watched time and time again, sleeps nights, still comfort in hard times. He's right, I just gotta surprise him, shock the world, and polite society. How can a lifeguard just be striking pose on the beach? Gotta do more than that. Yeah. Oop. Hell, swim all the way out to the horizon. That'd be some eye-catching performance art. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Oh no. Yeah. It's weird that... Man. There's a lot of... Man, this is what I was asking. What characters do you want to see in Housamo? Because Housamo is great at, like, turning these myths into, like, fascinating genre tropes. Yeah, oh no, you're gonna get yourself... I'm gonna break out of cage side. I'm gonna embrace nonsense and I'm gonna be great. There he goes. There's no one around to stop him from running wild. I was doing around across the beach, and I heat a moment, and then off the beach. Fill the howl into the fictional sea. Look, someone just jumped in the water. Thinking, in the lab. Wait, is he drowning? Wait, what? The sea's fake. How'd he drown in a fake sea? Wait, remember what Enigma and Tongue said? The new technologies? There's still a bunch we don't know about it. Specific metaverse is a combination of both fiction and reality. If subject believe they truly drown within the fantasy world, there's no telling what kind of impact will have on the body in reality. They may actually stop breathing. How the fuck what happens when you jump into the fake sea? Did you just fucking hit the ground? This is confusing. It reminds me of the simulation. What was it called? The thing Hephaestus set up in that one event. The Underwater Palace. No, we are not simping for the singing zombie. I'm responding to the post I saw on Twitter. No, we are not simping for the singing zombie in Resident Evil 9. She's too fucking annoying. I'm sorry, but one of the first things I did was specifically use one of the fucking insta-kill stabby stabs to get rid of her. She was insufferably annoying. I mean, Dirk. And shit, he was sim for Dimitrescu and she was a zombie. Well, under the technical RE terms. Hey, that guy from my class, we gotta save, huh? Cataplepis! That's when it happens. Cataplepis starts dashing over the sand. And you see like a real lifeguard king up the water as he charges forward to the person in need. You're so cool, Cataplepis. Like a real lifeguard out there. Wait a second, I'm gonna think that can Cataplepis swim? As if those words actually trigger, Cataplepis roughly tips over in the water. Oh crap, oh Jesus. This is like One Piece. They jump into the water. It's like, oh my god, you fucking morons. Yeah, the blood is actually David Hasselhoff. Oh man. It's funny to think that Hasselhoff being in the SpongeBob movie was a reference to Baywatch, which no fucking kid would understand. No matter how perfectly himself may look the part, he's still poor at as poor at athletics as he has ever been. Oh my fucking god! What the shit? That was the worst sentence I've ever seen. I hate it. No matter how perfect, even if he believes himself to be a lifeguard, everyone around him knows it to be a humble cosplay. Oh, the first SpongeBob movie is good. You know, now we got two training on our hands. Help! Someone, please help! Is that what the scream was all about? Gong and his security team is on the scene. Oh, some drowning? Two of them? That's a student from my school and, Cataplepis! You have to save them quick! We have two people drowning in the water, no time to spare. As long as the only member of the security team nearby, Gong turns to you. I'm taught by the famous Toyushi lifeguard. Another homeroom teacher trained me. I don't know, that aquatically capable teacher? Mess with the rapids during a swim class and sound pretty terrifying. Glad I picked one to pay off here. Saving someone from drowning is completely different from just swimming, so make sure you do as I say out there. He hands you a life jacket in a floating rain, then estimates your distance to the drowning people with a glance. After that, he quickly conveys the basics of life-saving to you. Honestly, that's one thing I really do love about events and how they let you at least. It kind of gives it some kind of honesty by like letting you mention other characters. You know, it's like more than just the characters in the immediate vicinity that exist. There's also the greater context for characters that just don't even make cameos in the event. First approach them from behind. If they grab you, you're going underwater with them. After you lock them down from behind, or grab their collar, put the ring around them and drag them to the shore. If they're conscious, order them to relax their limbs and just float. Don't make them use up any more of their stamina. Got it. Leave it to me. Alright, let's go. Hold tight, you two. We're gonna save you. Get it.
No,
We're just you.
目線ですね。
楽しいな。やれやれ。そう。
Easy enough. We saved his ass.
楽しいな。
Now we have to shoot at the Blepus. As one does.
やったそら楽しいやったよそう
間違えた。
楽しいよ楽しい
Lock in, bro.
そう
Why is he so hard to save?
そう間違え楽
Ladies is the most annoying fucking thing in this game.
楽
Oh. Oh, I also have to beat up the water?
楽しいねそうら楽しいねやれやれ楽そうら
What other game would you have to say the phrase, I also have to beat up the water?
耳まで真っ赤になってんじゃんか。俺も日差しのせいにしとこうぜ。
Oh, 5-star shitting. Wow. Which 5? Oh, granted, she only has 1 5-star. This is the sky of Gehenna, the world that lies at the bottom of Eden. It's said that in times past, all who looked up from Gehenna saw the same immense shooting star make its fiery descent. Recorded in scrolls, this is a legend that links the hierarchical peaks of Eden and Gehenna, which are 2 different worlds. Man. Someone's lore is fucking sick. I love the way they like make it clear that like worlds aren't like truly as separate as people like to think they are. It was entirely possible to cross over. Like Lucifer being Gehenna and all that stuff. From his back extended 12 wings, proving his supremacy among the angels, blessing him with other names, the one who severs gravity. Though a part of himself, the angel severed those wings and granted them to another. Then he became a shooting star of flame, choosing to fall from the peaks of heavenly Eden into the hellish depths of Gehenna. In the text that followed, he would be known as Shaitan, fallen angel of fire, serpent of the Garden of Eden. Sperpent. Pablo finds himself thinking, why cast aside a part of yourself? Or rather, for what reason did the fallen angel give his wings away? Why would the angel standing at the very peak of Eden descend into the hell of Gehenna? What do you mean? Well, the last part, Titus. Yeah, I'm reading that right. What did he come to learn in Eden? What did he so deeply desire to cast aside that he clipped his wings? Oh, Samo Wiki work? Work for the Netlify? Samo Net. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, he had read in books that Serpent of Eden was one who knew the meaning of the fruit of the Tree of Knowledge. Yeah, Turing and Ellie did have the same artist. I was right. The devil from the Bible. Oh, give me a second, chat. I got a BRB. I'm back. Woohoo. Different worlds and figures that are in closer than they appear. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's because they're. I think it's. You think both Gehenna. Hang on. Didn't Blue Exorcist like just end or some shit? Hang on, I'm looking up that real quick. No, it's still running. Oh, it's set to return in July for its final arc. Okay. Punishment, Jewish eschatology, Gehenna, tribe of Judah. Bottom part board, Judah, Benjamin, Shield. One must have the fruit. I mean, those who ate it understand the hierarchy of good and evil. Another book claimed that the fruit conferred the ability to name all things. Why is Vappy looking at it, thinking all hard? And the weights are crazy strong. Don't worry though, your rescue. Grab my hand. I'm gonna go on live to our training. I'll keep going. Starts by grabbing ground individual. However, gravity strikes back and drag those who just on the surface, the water depths of the sea. Oh, it's trying to sink. Hello? Little guy? Huh? Stop sinking? Why? Wait, no, this will work. So I'm guessing the dragon, the sand dragon, is like the protagonist's shadow. There's like an aspect of them that they kind of siphoned off. Likely it's a siphoned off form of Shaitan, which is why it has the ability to rend gravity. Wait, isn't the dragon also like Valiant attribute? I swear it was. Cataplepus, grab my other hand. Oh, I can't. Fortunately, neither their gazes nor their hands quite managed to meet. Oh, this is likely because Cataplepus avoided holding hands and being gazes the entirety of his life. Where's Ulaanbaatar when you need him? His agitation cost him dearly in the ways we can. Oh no! Bring their hands together. Instant. Both safe now. We made it sure. Just calm down, breathe. Yeah, just like that. I got going when applying first aid, learning to lifeguard classes. Oh, damn, they even made it salty. Almost as much as me. Thank you. I cramped in the middle of the water. Really stupid, huh? I'm so ashamed. Just want to find a hole to crawl into. Sorry, I got to. Hey, he didn't really let go to my head. Cooled off, though. Seems I was worried this whole time about the exhibition. Oh, hey, that costume. That's from the same series, right? How about joining in our collab? If you like the same show, I figured it'd be more fun. If we're out there together, right? Yeah, if you'll have me, I'd love to join in your collab. Good. All's well that ends well. As the students head off, I get going, crouches in front of the Cataplepus and speaks up. Cataplepus, you know what I want to say, right? Yeah, I'm really sorry. I got so into it and forgot what I was capable of, or I should say, not capable of. Still, the main problem was me not being there, so sorry about that, dude. Oh, still called for me, though. Why are you going to do that? I don't keep everyone at a distance, but I'm just another person you can't rely on. burger. Chat, where do you get, where are your favorite fries from? It's not like that, just, well, people talk so much about burgers, but not enough about fries. And the weapons is poor with words and often find themselves stumbling over them, much like now. Want to get closer? What's wrong? Huh? You sound like Nick Wilde right now with your love for Arby's. Is that true, Cataplepis? Something I've been thinking of ever since deciding on this costume for today. Does Arby's really sell burgers? Yeah. I haven't had Arby's or Checkers in ages. Something I've been thinking of ever since deciding on this costume for today. Save me, napkin. I need you. If I'm going to be your buddy, I want to be more reliable. Yeah, well, alright, huh? That's all I could think of during that accident that just happened. Thought that if I were using this in trouble, you'd run to help me without a second thought. That's why my body started moving. Sank into the role. I appreciate the way you feel, really, but, like, you shouldn't put yourself at risk like that, you know? Yeah, I'm sorry, and Fuuri, thank you too. But I don't think you need to force yourself to change otherwise. Huh? What do you... Well, importantly, we got places to be. Oh, okay. Akia Gongan hoists Cataplepis onto his back. What are you doing? I'm fine, really, I can walk. Punishment for putting yourself at risk, dude. You're gonna have to sit tight while I haul you to the infirmary, got it? Got it, sorry, I appreciate it. You. Boppala's over there like, bro, your dragon's calling them slurs. Don't know where you learned that word. Fishing for praise, are we? Well, there. You did good. Boppala pets the same dragon, which just landed back on the beach after flying out to sea. I should give it a name. Right, Boppala, huh? What's on your mind? It's a word creators sometimes use to describe the process of making their stuff. They say they're under trance. Sometimes I focus like crazy, and I'm sure I've been in that trance, been in the zone. I don't think I have that same feeling Cataplepis has, that drive to forever chase something he'll never reach. See, for me, as long as I read the right books, I can do anything. I grasp it all, so I see the end. Easy. If Boppala finds himself thinking, perhaps nothing lies beyond this method. Perhaps there's nothing to dig over after the end. Perhaps that is the limit he's been feeling within himself. What if there's actually something like that for me? What do you think? You can't throw yourself into a job like that when you've got no idea where you'll find the thing. Huh? You're still in? Come on, it doesn't sound so serious. You're embarrassing me. But, you know, you're right. I feel like if it's you and me, we can work something out. Feeling a different kind of passion in my heart than normal. Is this the spice I've been looking for, or... Oh, noises. Dumping commencement of a special program after the intermission doesn't air, there will be... And like prime time for us to take a break, too. We're sitting in Dallas afterward. Well, let's give it our all after the break. Till then, let's start relaxing. I keep forgetting that Dallas is on this. He's just not been present for a while. Oh, look at all the dudes. I've always looked at people from afar and felt different. Like I'm not like the others. After all, I'm not really a creator. The others always are. I'm different from them. That's all the more reason. And I felt similar to you. You, whose eyes I can meet, whose hands I can hold. I always want us to get closer, to be better friends. I can just never say it too well. This couldn't get any gayer if they just deadass started barebacking on camera. Oh, sorry, was I sleeping? Don't sweat it. You were sleeping, but just a bit. Yeah, did you just see the game flash for a second? What the fuck was that? I can't believe I did something that was so stupid and slept on your back. That's so embarrassing. I received the same treatment from you back in the day, right? I'm just gonna be bashful about it now. Oh, wait, I did this for you before? Really? Okay, going last. I've never been quite on the same page, but... Yeah, you're already bringing one person on board. How about we drag Fuuri in too? Like, don't you feel like if we do, things will go really well? Oh, that's a good idea. Let's invite them. I got going against Smiles, and he just turned back onto his bag and grin comes over his face. He goes, got to up his arms around him. No name for the relationship now, he thinks, but when the hot season's over, he should put a name to it. Okay, yeah, they cannot more clearly be like in love or whatever. Announcing the commencement of a special program, and after the intermission in the designated area, there will be a food fight. Come to think of it, I'm pretty hungry. I think I'll go buy some lunch once I get you to the infirmary. In that case, how about we go shopping now? We don't have much time to begin with. Alright, let's get going. Changing course to the store. Oh, wait, you're supposed to put me down first. Don't worry, these muscles aren't for show. I can carry you there, easy. Listen, it's, Akira Gongan walks along the sand bearing the nearly recovered cosplayer he rescued from drowning. That's adorable. Remembers how he felt that day. Felt on that day they returned away from home from school together. Whoa. Five one. It goes up to like 6 and then epilogue, right? Or does it go to 7 then epilogue? This world possesses boundless secrets, a fact that has led to the necessity of encryption. That which must not be revealed, that which must not be known, that which others wish to reveal, that which others wish to know. Fuck, I didn't read that. The stage of human history is filled with series of battles between those who wish to reveal and those who wish to conceal. I expose secrets, which is why I guard secrets, which is why I expose impurities to the world. That's how secrets gotta be handled. Nurture sin through encryption and obscurity. That is how secrets must be handled. They should get into a fist fight. I want to see them kill each other. It'll be great. Who are you rooting for between the two? Do you prefer Enigma or Tendalos? That's my question for all ya. I often wonder what he is blathering about. I often wonder what this fellow is pontificating about. Secrets are nothing but baggage, stuff that'll rot. Stuff that'll rot your heart if you hold on to it. That's why you gotta let it all out. Reveal it to all. That feels way better than bottling it in. I tell you that. Your heart and body get light as a feather, and you shake off that junk that's been binding you. It feels perverted. Don't know how, but it feels perverted. No. Secrets are treasures, wishes that have been budded within the heart that one wishes to take care of. They must be locked in the deepest depths and nurtured, for they will lead you to your future. I have to wonder what he's talking about. I have to wonder what this fellow is trying to say. What is this secret? It is that which forms a boundary between the self and from others in society. That which must not be made public, that which must not be shown to anyone other than the self. Keep getting it wrong. Really, don't you just want to show off what's inside to let it all out? Gross. There's nothing to worry about. Reveal it to all. Scream your truth. Show your everything. There's nothing better. No. A secret is a bloomin' part of you. Something that shows you're different from others. Something you can't hold on to by yourself. Something that gives you the overwhelming desire to just let it all out. Flow. Every time you say it, it sounds like a sex metaphor. Are you sure about that? Would you not prefer to keep it inside? Revelation is not everything. Allow me to guard nurture your secrets along with your heart. For the third time, I wonder, what is he yapping about? Secrets should be exposed. Secrets should be protected. Expose it all. Let it all out. Jesus, dude. Protect, hide, nurture. Let beauty bloom in secret. That is what I know my thesis to be. For the nth time, define, redefine. Cast, calculating, piling up, memory overflowing, cycling. Define, redefine, define, oh. Calculation of the soul answer complete. Commencing task. What the fuck is that? Did they create an Enigma talent? Tendalos? Enigma? Oh, Sanddragon is with it. Oh. Oh, here goes. Strains of your heart. Fluffy, sir. What is that fucking ball? I got this here, or maybe a little more forward. You're really not good at this physical stuff. Now this is a great chance for a shot if I've ever seen one. are you playing with a beach ball for? What's going into you? Because we wanted to. Oh, man. No hesitation. I mean, when you're at the beach, you gotta build up experiences to use my manga later. Gotta be a little nerd. Being in virtual reality space makes it that much more appealing. It's strange. In reality, it's an absolute no thank you. I was really glad to be invited to play ball, and I do think times like these call for a change of pace. Heads up! Vapula pass! Whoa, out of nowhere! Is it over me? Which way? Alright, you've done it. Think I'm gonna lose this one? You got another thing coming. May not be the best at PE, but okay, you did it like this, right? Yeah! I will serve as clumsy as they come. Ball goes flying off. Ooh. Ew. Throw the ball into the sand center, snatches it up. Ready for the fireball. Oh, wow, Fuuri's on the other team. Oh no, oh no. Don't worry, Kuniyoshi, I thought something like this might happen. Make sure to call reinforcements. Reinforcement arrived. Lewis, give me the ball. Oh, sure, here you go. Forward to your serve. Right, the protagonist and Akia Gongan are like the only people who actually know how to do like physical activity. It's honestly funny in retrospect. Only two people here are actually good at the sport they're playing. For some reason, this reminds me of that new Mario Tennis game. Here comes the pain! Jesus. Crap, a worthy foe. Babula, can you handle this? Well, you know what? Picked up the ball, and that means I'm in it to win. Let's go! And, some of the realization. There's a golden creation has no name. Dragon answers regardless. Alright, let's go! You look like you're having so much fun, everyone. We'll take a bunch of photos so keep at it out there, both teams. Oh, need a little kiss on the cheek. He's adorable. What's wrong? How about instead of just snapping photos, you come in and join the fray? Oh yeah, you're right, babe. For those like us often cooped up in our ateliers, a sort of learning is rather valuable on occasion. How about we take a break, everyone? The delivery just came in from the dining area. Let's dig in! Yay! Man. It's only fall, but this gives a very summery mood. Oh, spring. Shit. I'm dumb. Ignore me, chat. My, the word creation feels more appropriate than meal for most of these. Collaboration menu with Akihabara Academy's Metaverse campus is supposed to be based on the Academy's most famous students. Oh, how about we give them a try? I'm beat after all that exercise. The last time I moved that much. Wait. Gotta take photos first. It's not really out there stuff, so I gotta save the sites. I'll pass them out then. What do you want to eat? Come on, tell me what you like. Which one, chat? Dallas Fry, transforming flavor noodles, refreshing black soda? Soda. Soda. Wow, we're tied between 1/3 and soda. They want the soda? Why do you all want to drink the soda? What's with all this juice? You're wasting the tongue, but it's hard to stop drinking. Looks bubbly, but you can't really tell what it tastes like to drink it. It's really good. An approachable appearance with a charmingly nice guy on the inside. So it's supposed to be based on a student from Akihabara. Soda. I get it. I know what it's supposed to be. Is that supposed to be Catoblepis? Oh, what the hell? What do you mean stream is glitching? OBS, save me. It's giving me a good idea. It's not showing me anything. Giving me good stats. This is management speaking, presence of what? Management area. That's spoopy. Could this be? Ah, it's fine time. Time for the Indalo startup test. Well, I got a dip. Come on, hurry. A little kiss. You got chubby cheeks. Sounds great. Vapla runs off in a frenzy, only dash back moments later, as quickly as he left. Oh, whoops, I forgot. Thanks for the food. It was great! Man. With that, Vapla dashes off again, and the group sees you off as you follow him. You know, Vapla does seem a little different from before. Yeah, he was never really the type to create or slow down or look back. No, not that I want to talk. Feels like he's more interested in observing his surroundings, I guess. Gross. Fucking disgusting. Chat, what do you think about a Resident Evil 1 remake? Remake again? It's about time the second half of the event start. I do hope Vapla can find those spices after. What do you mean, nope? Well, we have an afternoon event waiting. When we finish eating. I hear there'll be quite the crowded attendance, so do your best out there. Yeah! The summer metaverse sun shining down from above, students ran full speed to the event's big finish. You? Just then, Sandra wakes from a short nap and casts his gaze over the calm ocean waves. What's bothering the Durgan? Hang on, chat. I'm eating. Make the same in A and B scenario. What do you mean? Hey, sorry for the wait. Now it's ready for action? What? At Akihabara Academy's art exhibit management area, the three key players involved in the plan have gathered. For them is a huge pile of sand which makes up the base body of the Tindalo sibling meant to be active in reality. Pretty exciting, just as a clap too, technology and art. Indeed, of course, I won't be able to say I don't know any transients that are autonomous robots or AI with personalities, but humans don't have any chances to make one of them with our own hands. What we're making here just might end up as humanity's last invention. We will now commence the startup sequence, so that every step strictly follows the instructions. The hell with that! Your president of common sense can go shove it. Oh, stop it! Now in this case, caution is essential in the application of cutting-edge technology. We constructed this system with utmost meticulousness. It is flawless. It certainly emulated Tyndalos' personality with a great degree of detail while possessing a failsafe mechanism to prevent it from running wild. Though crafted with my modest specifications, I am pleased to report that I have developed the highest level system possible. You're going to try to be modest, and be modest. I'm hearing your boast. See, that's where you and I just don't see eye to eye. How can you live in such a restricted life? Restrictions are for restriction's sake. Rules are for rules' sake. What's it all for? Who benefits from it? Then again, that being reality is the whole reason I can do whatever I want, how as I please, so there's that. I'll turn your words right back. I turn your words right back to you. What do you think ensures that freedom of yours? Our stations, the students, the system of money that supports the markets around us, the whole all function because of the structure of modern society. Continue to break modern society's order and expose its secrets to only bring about a world of barbarism, where we do nothing but hurt and rob each other. There can be neither culture nor art there, nor streamers can be born in such a world either, naturally. That is the reality of societal rules you hate so much. They are there to protect your freedom. They are there to protect your freedom to scream into your mic to a gawking audience. Jesus, two argue and struggle as usual, brandishing their fangs in readiness to fight. Mine takes priority now. Have your arguments later. Fine, I'll you off easy this time, Enigma. Understood. Forgive my unbecoming display. I should not have engaged in such a ridiculous argument during such an important time. Seriously, can you two stop that? That kind of arguing, fighting and stuff makes me really uncomfortable. Making something really cool, you know? So let's all do it with a smile on our face. Pablo, I'll ask you to construct the base and monitor his internals. What am I supposed to do? Just stand there gazing into space? Please think of something. I will be performing adjustments while reading your thought patterns. You gotta be more specific, alright? I just think of something real rough. Something you real... Why does everything with you sound so weird and horny? The three take their position, then get to work while you in turn observe. Turn watching them each do their job with a whining smile on their face. I don't know if I trust this smile. Say it. Which one, chat? I feel like I know which answer you're gonna pick. It sounds like it. It sounds like that because Tyndalos is Tyndalos. Yeah. Hey, when's your next day off? Damn, I kind of feel like I need to sneeze, but I can't get it out. Well. My, this is a unique experience. The meaning of your words, from what I can grasp, is similar to the occasion you had pretense for conversation. You're after handkerchief. I know this only from secondhand knowledge, however. I am blessed with a flexible schedule. If you can offer something that draws my interest, I can make as much time as you need. Request a bit of change from you in turn, though. Will you contact me through Enigma later on? Work by the three advances while you chat, with each adding their own changes to the base. Oh. What was once a mere pile of sand has now taken shape, gained some color, and pulses with life. Oh. Commencing ferrofluid intervention. Forming internal pseudonerves. Oh. Shaking. The body of sand twitches, reacting to the stimuli, its mouth open slightly as if seeking oxygen. There we go! Come on, open your eyes, new brother of mine! Though but a clone, it is sacrament on the level of birth for new life, new intelligence birthed by young creators in attendance. Oh. We did it! Success! Masterwork! We got us a banger! I find it hilarious. Again, it says a lot by the writing and characterization that we can all tell who said what. Success was by Enigma, masterwork by Vapula, and the banger from Tindalos. The stage made for the event faces a massive audience, packed with attendees as far as the eye can see. Some of them are apparently passionate Tindalos fans that have come to bearing cheer signs and glow sticks. The other attendees are also watching the stage with eyes of anticipation. Still, I can't believe Tindalos would run an event all of a sudden like this. Reality, no less. As real as the space can get, it's been much talked about online over the past few days too. I heard this person's really a really famous streamer. Maybe this will be a scoop? Yeehaw, this guy's a methods aside on the frontier of a new genre sure gets start going. Thinking I want to take a good look at this to figure out how to work the internet for when I get my own ranch. Cyber League comes on backstage, the team eyes the audience's actions. Listen to them talking like this is all walk in a park. I was real careful in making that thing, you know. Along the wire and with utmost care, connecting ferrofluid with sand with perfect placement to act as natural neural circuits. The performance has been more than enough for me to rate your abilities highly, Vapula. You've made a truly impressive vessel. No sweat. Me, I can do just about anything as long as it's written in a book somewhere. Enigma, you want to make a physical body? An artificial body for the sole purpose of interacting with the physical world, if I may speak plainly, such a thing is wholly unnecessary. If you speak of a physical case, then I already have my server. Calculating movement, situational awareness, and stance control would only be a waste of computing power. At this point in time, I cannot imagine the road I would gain in exchange for the great powers of calculation I now possess. We would be able to touch. Simply prepare an exclusive VR pressure sensor slot. It means nothing if one-sided. I see. Very well. Shall attempt to recalculate these illogical requests of yours. Well. Suddenly music starts to play. Very familiar song, those who know it. People who cheer signs, those six slam on attention to the big monitor. That's in the perfect timing affair as projected on the screen and shouts. Greetings from the world of online. It's me, the man your ears and brains are madly in love with. Okay, everyone, all together now. Tindalos channel. Whoa! Well, I had no idea Tindalos channel. I'm this many subscribers. Heard this event was all over the internet a while ago. It's probably drawing in far more of an audience than expected, and a rowdy one at that. Wait, he's supposed to come out there in real life, right? He's still in the monitor. Wait, he's up and breaking his promise already? This cow pile is gonna be something to see here. Looks like we got someone who's real fond of jumping to conclusions in the audience, huh? Listen up, baby. Warming up the audience is the most basic part of running a live show. Hey, don't treat me like a kid. No, baby. I know how to run a live show. Now we're talking. That's the kind of rough reaction I live for. Well, time to call my new brother to the stage. Get your eyes open, look good here. This is the me in reality. And his name is $10 Bro. Oh. I feel like this is gonna blow up in everyone's faces. Turing, Tokyo's foremost mathematician and computer scientist, fails far more than his immodest way of speaking would suggest. Yet he himself does not mind. In fact, an observer would note that he seems to invite the seeds of failure himself. He knows this because he understands. He knows that it is only through failure that his research can move forward. Failure shows that a flaw in one's predictions. It's the only thing that will guarantee there is room to develop, to grow. That is why Turing knows that what is truly fearsome. He understands that the true end of the line is no longer recognizing failure. This genius knows more than anyone that it is the repetition of trial and error, of casting away the successes of the past that will allow his research to advance. He knows that when he creates his finest work, when perfect and flawless, the life as a researcher will truly hit a dead end. Oh, this is just like what Mayuri said in Bleach. You remember to Sayapuro? Something about perfection, something giant hand, something. Read and watch Bleach, chat. That's what I'm telling you to do. Do it. Oh shit, wait, is Ben here? I completely forgot to ask him about the new chapter of Gehenna. I completely forgot that. Oh my gosh. How could he not? Well, that with no room to grow, he will eventually lose momentum and end up stopping somewhere. Any further progress, tragic impossibility. Whether human or inhuman, or being in cyberspace, it makes no difference. The changing Tadalos felt himself at a similar dead end. He has the ability to access reality from the cyber dimension in a one-sided way, such as his rule. Let's get right to today's $10 channel. Listen up, newcomers. From today on, you're all $10. Oh. Those who chant along with his speech from the screen become his thralls, acting as terminals through which he accesses reality. Jesus. That is how his streams touch reality, allowing him to sow drama and chaos as much as he wants. If there's one thing Tadalos cannot summon the flames of the internet upon, for all his power. Himself. No one can bring the fire of cyberspace upon him, none of the joys of a drama storm. Because no matter what his thralls do in reality, Tadalos will remain unharmed. He wants to get doxxed. He wants to get swatted. What? Bad Dragon outbidding Cult of the Lamb for the Jim Carrey Ass-Birth Rhino was not on my 2026 bingo card. Oh my god, it did. Oh my god, unironically. Oh my, from Ace Ventura. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bad, like, ironically, a bit or between Bad Dragon and Cult of the Lamb. What the fuck? Oh my, that's a real thing. Oh my god. The world is crazy. The witch is desperate to experience the joyful burns of the internet's wrath, but cannot. The frustration of wishes unfulfilled. This was Syndalos' dead end. Exactly. Well, okay. So in Ace Ventura, there's a scene where he's like essentially like spying in a mechanical rhino. However, it gets too hot and he has to like use the emergency exit, which ends up being the rhino's ass. That prop is up for auction. Jim Carrey movie Ace Ventura. I hope y'all know what that is. But that rhino was up for auction. The dildo company, Bad Dragon, was in a bidding war with Cult of the Lamb. You know, the guys who made Cult of the Lamb. It went over budget, so Cult of the Lamb had to cede the auction to the fucking dildo company. The frustration of wishes unfulfilled. This was Syndalos' dead end. Of course, Syndalos could probably do a stream that hurts himself. Yet to him, that would not be a true drama storm. It would be nothing but a farce, a performance by the self, mere shadowboxing. True drama storm spreads through the internet, replicating like a raging virus. Dalibro, a newly born being, is one that intrudes on the realm of fiction from reality. That's how they crumble cookies. Dalibro, a newly born being, is one that intrudes on the realm of fiction from reality. Something that can go the wrath of the web upon Syndalos, something that can harm Syndalos. Being weird, Syndalos. Just more fetish things. Yes, we are Tendala Bros.
Check it out.
Man. Standing on the stage is another Syndalos. Whoa. Need a robot. Only done. Hey there, Tendalos. Hey there, Tendalos Nation. The name's Tendalabro, born from Tendalos himself. Good to meet ya. Tendalabro, the spitting image of Tendalos, flashes a peace sign to an imagined camera with a winning smile. No. That's what I like to hear, viewers. Perfect reaction, but guess what? He doesn't just have my pretty face. Isn't that right, bro? Yeah, you got it, bro. I'll show you that I've got bike to match my bar. Are you gonna fucking dox $10? Let's start the show. First up, viewer troubles, just like usual. Every message I picked up was from someone right here in the audience. How'd I figure out? Don't you think you hide anything from me? Now, bro, how was the middle of the stage and the audience just wanted to choose their own? Okay, time for $10 Bro's first letter. Let's go. Look like her writer's name is Anon. That's that fucking enigma. My coworker is troublesome in the office. I'm a secretary and they keep interfering with my work for no reason. It was like we got a workaholic seeking advice. Can't be easy working your happy job like with that kind of frustration every day, huh? That's the level of frustration you're dealing with, though. You're gonna want to let it out straight. Keeping it bottom inside is just gonna stress you out. All right, second one. This one's from another Anon. Don't attract any more trouble, Guildmaster. This is some kind of game, maybe a secret organization. By the way, it's always tough when you got a leader with no one to rein them in. Keep acting like you're off the reins, and you're reining in before you know it, Mystery Guildmaster. There are a lot of folks like that. Yeah, this one is one I've heard a bunch before. Many such cases, huh? I don't know. I suppose that's why he wanted a physical body. Something I could, like, tussle with him. Still, I do believe that if you've ever been in the position to have servants, you'll find no end to frustration in the workplace. Fair enough. I do not think the situation is entirely a bad one. Secretary should rejoice in having an incompetent master. If the master has no trace of incompetence, there's no meaning in serving them. In fact, the leader should be incompetent in some things. That's what we call a workaholic, Bear Cub. You got that? Dollar. Hey, enough focus on the stage! We all have something nice to drink, yeah? Staying hydrated is essential when it's hot out. Agree. As two have their umpteenth glare off of the day, a small figure draws closer. Oh, mini dragon. You. Why is it so fucking hot in my room, actually? Sand dragon carrying it. Oh, nice. Oh, he brought her strings. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. Thank you kindly. I have to say, this little one is really smart, isn't it? I know, it's based off of me. Sam Altman is why you don't have Half-Life 6. Yeah, because the Steam Machine is getting delayed because of memory cost and shit. So yeah. Blame him. I mean, more Sam Altman hate in this world. Yeah, it's the most well-behaved golem I've seen by far. It doesn't run wild either. Hey, that's a load of bull. You think an animal's a good egg just because it won't run wild on you? Cowboy thinks like that, and he's dead in days. No, I've been wondering about that myself. I've never had a golem this stable before. All I can think of is, well, Fuuri, did you do something to it? Nothing I've been really aware of. Maybe it's all about who makes it? Oh yeah, I'm honestly really glad I bought the graphics card I did when I did. Like, I got like a new beefy computer before shit went straight to fuck. Perhaps we could just think of it like this, that assembly hasn't lost control just yet. Lauren, you're really hard genius when it comes to ruining the mood. When this event is over, I want to run by a bunch of want to run a bunch of experiments, I think. Not this will be a good just be a summer jaunt, but we're living together for a while, got that? Feel a little happy. Alright, I get it now. You jump on me so much, it's embarrassing. Alright, let's go with the real bittersweet one. Let's see. Oh, here we go. You're someone I have a crush on. When I think about them, something comes crashing to a halt. I have ways to go in my training, yet I can hardly keep it up. I want to find you right now and let every last bit of my feel. Oh, someone got a real martial artist in love here. It's so intense, too. Have you personally feel the fruits of my training? I hereby challenge you to a duel. Mandatory encryption. Fall to your knees. Goodness, he feels that strong about this person. Deep hatred turning to powerful love, a classic among classics. Oh, no way, this is too juicy of a situation. So is this Enigma confessing, like stealthily confessing his crush on Tendalos? It should have been me. No. Me who? No. Tell me about the details. You do know who they both are, right? Hold it! Come on, not bugging real life people about their shifts. It may or may not be in its most basic etiquette rule we otaku have. Fear's cradling their head. Hope they'll be okay. Oh. Rova. Oh, cool. I vaguely know what you're talking about, but again, it's been like a fucking year since I made that fur hire video. I can't say I know what's up for sure, but it looks like that adult world is pretty bitter and pretty rough. Yeah, sounds like it's pretty tough being a grown-up. I think I'll stay a kid a little longer. So Nalbro keeps it up, exposing all kinds of secrets on stage. Honest confessions, well, no, that's the majority, are eagerly consumed with a passionate audience. Well, it's just like him. It's like $10 in reality. This is a rather mean-spirited and unsightly event, but I understand that this form of release is necessary for society. It also displays plainly the effects of my mandatory encryption. I feel safe. For that, I'm grateful. Oh, so that's why he like got cut off. That's why he suddenly said mandatory encryption. It was like a failsafe in case he actually revealed some real shit. This is kind of boring, I gotta say, but well, it is a pretty decent extreme excitement for a test drive. Huh? That's cool. It had to be a coincidence because I didn't know the name of a single person in that photo. Just took a page from my book. If he just took a page from my book and started a real firestorm of drama, now we're on the stage giving an unfair response to Alice's words with dissatisfaction. Yeah, they're all warmed up. It's time to start the real show. See the confessions I read? They weren't staged. And if I didn't write them, that means some other people did. People I know the names of. What do they mean by that? The first two were sent anonymously. Wait, don't tell me he hacked them. Come to think of it, Tenalbro was more than capable of that. Which means I'm going to send these messages directly to the person they're talking about. People hear Tenalbro's explosive statement show two distinct reactions: surprise or fear. What does it matter? What does it matter? Think those are not involved? Oh god, please no. Think those related. Senders watching the stream at home, too, likely all fall into panic. Goodness, my timeline is going crazy! This really is a copy of the $. There's already a storm of post after that wild statement. Figured he would do something, but this is a bit too much. Oh yeah, that letter just a while ago was really close to being some hardcore whistleblowing. Indeed, if he follows through on that, just as he said, the consequences will be dire. Countless cracks will appear in the countless relationships across Tokyo. Someone being hacked to bits. I'm sure a streamer hacking society itself. Hey, if we can pull it off. If I get a message, maybe I should pretend I didn't see it. Dalbro where's the look of rapture as he gazes out at it all. All those sent in letters, screaming online, those comforting of others in this very venue. Results of the truth revealed. You can see it now. This is what I want to see. This is the answer I've always craved. Now, time to send them off. Dalbro announces his intent. Join us to broadcast secrets that must not be revealed to the world. He tried to, yet found himself frozen in place. Object error detected. Rebooting based in Dalbro's system. Conducting a systems program, cryptograph, commencing analysis, then the task confirmed to be security policy infraction. Cryptograph conduct restriction activated. Rejection from base system detected. Commencing all systems reboot. Huh? What's going on? And Dalibro just completely froze. Detecting activation of a failsafe. Seems I had a difference of opinion with supplementary program I installed and face its indignation. Oh, so he ran into what? So he ran into like the security, the encryption feature. Indigestion? Did your side yogurt get to him or something? Decide. You stumbled into a good description, but it describes the matter well nonetheless. Indeed, Dalibro is suffering from pains of the stomach. You're telling me the supplementary thing Enigma stuck my bro? The little good boy part? Is up to no good? If he was able to stream fine, not the last rank, he'd be fine. Wasn't the Dalibro part? Wasn't the $10 part up to no good? Ah, well, huh, yeah. That last part was really something I would do, huh? Which means that your recreation of me was spot on. Spot the hell on, Enigma. You know, I had you all wrong. It's only natural as a creator to see perfection in your art. Yep, there's no perfect program in this world that can calculate all things. Indeed, that's mathematically proven. Computers have parts in them that can't even prove their own internal contradictions to begin with. That is why I have written this very simple program for him that forcibly resets if it performs an action against protocol. It was an encryption I placed on it to make it even more perfect, a system that protects the secrets of individuals without interfering with their underlying personal values. Still, seeing it freeze up during a stream like this shows it is flawed after all. Well, let's put that aside for now and look instead to the stage and Dalibro. Touring points out, Touring points to Dalibro, still standing with a blank look on his face. System check is stopped and he's quietly looking all around. And slowly straightening his posture and speaks up with a robotic calm. Calculation of optimal answer complete. Commencing task. Sorry for the wait, you lovely bastard. What? My deepest apologies for my stream interrupting blunder. Wait, fuck, did he just separate the two of them? It's like, oh, well, if we can't do it together, then I'll just siphon them, and I'll just move the, make the encryption not part of me. Oh no. We're gonna keep going non-stop. There's gonna be a total second. But why is he talking so weird? It's like Dalibro and Enigma are blending together in him. Alright, our next attraction is a real physical one. We shall now have a hero show where our audience members may participate as they wish. Voice of confusion spread throughout the venue, and as they do, countless Dalibro spawn from the sand around them. Whoa. These ain't my thralls. Looks like they're thralls and Dalibro made from sand. Imagine it used Voplet's golems as reference. Possibility they possess advanced combat capabilities is high. Ah, I see. Voplet's golem crafting is not done with the rule, but with knowledge he has gained from books. Meaning that his techniques can be replicated with the proper data. Mass-produced copies are his specialty too. The rules are simple. Either run from my sand clones, or beat the crap out of them to win. Those who are caught by them will be forced to take part in the event that follows. Got that? By the way, I took the liberty of sealing off all the exits. My apologies, but cannot escape the event grounds. I see. This is a challenge for us. Battle of programs against programmers. I must say, I'm a touch excited. Lock in, nigga! This is bad! Damn, chips. Damn, bro. This has 14 petabytes of information? Damn! Well, if we're not going to stop the live show, I don't see any other option. Do you think you can help out, everyone? Can I ever? Every cowboy worth his salt knows his way around a scrap. Knock these sand streamers around a bit and get a nice story for the folks back home. Flying stuff's a little scary, but if everyone's doing their best, then I will too. What is everyone? Why does everyone? Wait, does everyone include me? Just normal manga artist. I'm not good at fighting. Really now, Kuniyoshi? I mean, who among us hasn't had a daydream like this before? You know, you're a student, but with special abilities, and you're a student with special abilities, and you get caught up in some crazy trouble, and you go sci-fi and roll up your sleeves, and you go into action movie mode. We're the ones who made that thing, so I'm obligated to put the smack down my rowdy brothers. I will shut the system down as soon as I can and start repairing the build after a clean install. His core's in the same place as all the other golems. Aim for the chest, around the heart. Yeah. Yeah, give it all you got. Counting on you. Go out there. Whoa. Sand Dragon absorbs information from its surroundings and grows to a much larger form. Picking up your groups intend to fight, the Dalbro army comes running. As creatures of terror and confusion surround you, each of you sink into the battle stance and prepare to strike down the enemy. Let's get this started. Let us begin. It's showtime! I mean, suppose from a meta level, you can answer that with being that, again, they are, unlike every other character from, like, other myths, they like, specifically exist as mass-produced media. They're not from, like, a myth in the traditional sense. They're quite literally mass-produced media, so I suppose that's why they're so good at reproducing themselves in mass. It's kind of what they were, like, made for. It's lycanthropy. Unction. I forgot to do that. I'm forgetting to log into Animal Crossing. I always remember it too late, but it's whatever. Gosh. You refuse to fucking die, you know that? I see. Individually, the sand clones aren't terribly powerful. The sands are surrounded by what they're made of. They just keep coming. Damn it. Let's defeat Tindala, bro. Taking the boss will be faster. Such an aggressive answer. Rich and brute force. Yet, what your incompetence causes you to lack, I shall provide. These are some demanding bros, huh? Vapla, Enigma, clear me a path. That's the case. Time for a golden barrage. Let's do this. Ooh, jeez. Nails form piles of sand, form walls, binding the spawned clones where they stand. Please work with me, Tindalos. I'll intrude into its system to make an opening, after which I need you to... I know you don't need to tell me. Get him, Enigma! Commencing interruption. Engrave my name of Enigma onto the cryptographic script. You're telling me I had to backdoor me this whole time? Believable and impossible to counter. Believable and impossible to counter. You were entertaining, sure, but your time on stage is finished. Give my name of Tindala unto thee, gift of lycanthropy. Oof. The two masters of cyberspace slam blows into Tindala, bro. He cannot avoid. The vessel of sand crumbles and his countless clones follow suit. Quiet returns to the beach, or so it should have. Too bad, creators of mine. I think if we're falling into my trap. Huh? The voice comes from echoing far offshore, the virtual sea meets the horizon. There, upon a stage of sand, a figure bearing resembles Tindala, bro. Tindala stands howling. Event venue and Akihabara Academy system takeover complete. That means the play fighting with you morons has reached its conclusion. Tindala, bro, is speaking the truth. I'm not just blocked out of this accessing the floor system. I can't get into any part of the Akihabara Academy's network. I see. Even as an imitation, this is what you can do by pushing Enigma and Tendalos specs to their maximum output at the same time. Don't just calmly assess the situation! I don't understand. The thesis, your very self-definition, clearly contradicts itself. Like a walking, unending conflict between Tendalos and myself. Why then are you able to avoid it ending in error? Oh gee, I wonder why. I must slip my mind. I believe the answer lies in the processing of the infinite loops. Don't tell me, overheating? Making the program skipping over the failsafe I set to... But none of that matters now. Beside me now, neither conflict of opinion nor ambivalence of value exist. Our theses have fused, forming an optimal result. In other words, the perfect, most complete answer is something we can now cough up. Calculate. Those are secrets better left unsaid. Guard these secrets better left unknown. This is the ideal answer. Just watch. This is the ideal answer. Just watch. Shows itself with a great shout, rising up from far behind the Tendalos lookalike. Is that which represents a dead end from which there can be no escape? The arriving mass of aggressive information poised to swap the metaverse in its entirety. Hello, Carlo. Oh, other Carlos? Two in chat. Now, spoopy. Honestly, I love the some events for like the villains feel unique and distinct to the events themselves. I don't think there's another event with an antagonist even similar to Tendalos. A weird fusion of two digital systems who would normally be in complete opposites, working against each other that now work in tandem. He's like a evil Gogeta fusion. He's like Gogeta if he was a robot. Evil Gogeta if he was a robot. There we go. Define, redefine, define, redefine. Define, redefine. I suppose it would like define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine. Task calculations piling up. Task calculations piling up. Memory overflowing. Cycling, 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 cycling. Define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine, define, redefine. Processing proves impossible to complete, and nowhere to escape can be found. In that case, there's no choice but to reset all. In opposition are reality and three dreams: the dreams of ideals, the dreams of fiction, and the dreams of the virtual. When reality clashes with any of these three, there is something that always rears its head, always stands in the way, and that is contradiction. If this contradiction cannot be overcome, the world will lose its path forward, eventually slamming itself into a dead end of madness. Jesus. And that's why it happens. Oh, fuck. The world does a great reset, let's call it, and has done so time and time again. That's what happens. It's like the Great Flood, and so on and so forth. Yet it isn't guaranteed. The possibility of avoiding the Great Reset must exist, even if none of us can perceive it. This isn't a retreat into the abstract or literary either, but something proven by modern mathematics. Math tells us that all the fictions and abstractions we can imagine put together with reality are not all the world is. I'll bore you with a lecture on Richard's paradox on Damn. I think that's part of. I really can tell like someone uses a breadth of sources for inspiration, like create a truly powerful, unique story unto itself, which is really good. But give me a second. I gotta fucking fuck around with the AC. It's hot as balls in here. Alright, open the window. I'll bore you with a lecture on Richard's paradox on cannibal sets here, don't worry. It has been proven that due to the limits of the human brain, there exists in this world unrelated faith of any to faith of any kind, a realm whose existence we cannot comprehend, let alone confirm or deny. Starring smiles after saying that and pauses for a moment, picking out words easier to understand. Put simply, it's possible that contradiction before us now is not actually a contradiction. Even is getting that answer, that view that will bring us to the next stage, to all the unknown, lying beyond the contradiction. I believe it is gaining that answer, that view that will bring us to the next stage, the realm of the unknown lying beyond the— oh. Dumb. Read it twice. That's right, the human's passing AI that I'm trying to make isn't one that trumps humanity in calculation speed or memory capacity. What I want is an AI that can create something that we humans cannot even conceive of, not in our wildest imaginings. Well, the enigmas and knowledge are based on mathematical concepts meant not to be comprehended. What do you mean? Elaborate on that, please. Of course, one can't make something so grand in a day. Dalibro, as you can see, has lost his way out and has fallen into an infinite loop. Yet the history of science and creativity is a history of failure. We move forward atop countless noble sacrifices. That path leads us to what cannot be comprehended by the human mind. We cannot but continue to make the other choice that do not lead the failed roots of the past. Each road beyond Tokyo, there are those who are said to have failed. Those who challenge the impossibilities of the world and were irreversibly cast out of them. The 23 or perhaps 24 are called failures. One of the examples is the fallen angel of fire, Satan, serpent of Eden, who had fallen into Gehenna. With a sacred artifact of his 12 wings, he challenged God, faced his brother Michael in a battle to the death, and vanished from the heavens. Another such failure is the world of the Old Ones. The being had come from the edge of the universe, only to sink to the bottom of the planet sea and into the world of dreams. Many in their respective worlds see them as those cast out of their homes and lands, as exiles. Yet none know whether the exiles themselves see themselves in such a way. Many in their respective worlds call them failures who challenged those they had no hope of defeating. Fucking a lot of exile lore and like just general world lore, theorizing and meaning lore. Yeah, none. Oh, Window is not making things cooler, chat. Many in their respective worlds call them noble sacrifices who fell for the sake of their worlds. And none but they can know whether they saw themselves that way. Occupying the Dragons, re-release. Episode 6, songs of, what the, damn it, it's too fast. Songs of those who sink into phantasmic seas. This is such bull, what's going on here? We got booted out all of a sudden and now we can't get back in? Outside of the metaverse, the Alcabra Academy school building is awash with panic and sudden abnormality. All the exits have been sealed, and the information that could be gained from those who managed to escape was pitifully lacking. Babes wrong, Rocky Gong and got the Blepis have also found themselves ejected from the metaverse. Oh no! Huh? What's the matter wrong? Why are you stopping all of a sudden? This power, this rule. I found it somewhere before, somewhere far away. Alright, they're both from the world of the old ones. A memory he should not have flashes through his mind, the memory of a green being with slender, draconic wings. One who can cross the borders impenetrable, a telepath who cleaves both dream and reality. The dead, who waits in the house of Raleigh in the realm of dreams. As earlier text stated, that being came to the sunken city from the depths, dreams into reality. Huh? Come on, partner, what happened to you? In any case, we must get everyone out of the building. Students, guide the general attendees to the emergency routes as you escape outside. Oh, Michi-sama, you happen to have any idea what the heck is going on in there? I have no idea. I can't contact inside. Even the elevators in the building have completely shut down. That's fucking spooky. Like 60 degrees. Oh, and angles beyond human comprehension. Yeah. I think it was like 90 degree. Well, for $10, so specifically things over 90, you get like only from the story of $10 from, I think it was made by Derleth, is that like if you travel through like the angles of time, the hounds of $10 would come hunt you down. They like existed within those angles. And thus they could only like emerge from like 90-degree angles. For example, like the corner of a room or like a desk or chair. The fire shutters came down on their own too, regrettably. I destroyed a few to secure it. Damn! Looks like I can't reach anyone who was inside, so they might still be in there. Oh, I know what to do. I'll call my firefighter brigade. But Taro will know what to... A message? Yagami is unable to conceal his worry. Before he can call for backup, his phone chirps the message. He pulls it out and reacts to the shout when he sees the name on the screen. Why are you the only one I can... Oh, that doesn't matter now. Are you okay? I see. They're using the Cthulhu's artifact to cleave through this unpassable barrier. I get it now. Agia, you've got to calm down. Here's my wagon. You can't lose your cool when you're on the rescue team. That's Blepis. That's a line from Rescue Devil. It's one of the coolest lines I've seen in the show. You know, you're right. I gotta calm down. Breathe in, breathe out. Going 6 deep breaths and puts phone 2's here again. That about takes care of everyone who will get in the way, as well as those with no relation to secrets. Now, to get to the heart of the matter. It's reset time, baby. This is the virtual beach, right? Vibration, no way. Of course, everything that happens here is merely virtual. Might as well be real. Might as well be real if we can't get out, though. The rejection system, when he said it was closer out, that means the influence could be fatal. Wait, that's just a video image, right? There's no actual way it'll drown everyone, right? When it looks that realistic, you're gonna believe it's real no matter how fake it is. Think of phantom pain or experience. Oh, phantasmal sea. I get it. Or experiments when people get burned by matches that don't ignite. Mine can easily be deceived by what it strongly believes in. Yeah, but why do we have this huge wave out of nowhere? How is that supposed to work? It doesn't make any sense. And if to answer Kunio-chan, Dalbro speaks out with a tone of cold excitement. The answer is no. The answer is no. I can only act logically. But it's pretty obvious if you think about it, right? If you've got troubles, a secret you can't share, and the only way to make it all better is to go public. With the secret out hurting the person it's about, then you've just gotta wash it all away after you've spilled the beans. Make it better, make it water under the bridge. When it all comes to exposing secrets, protecting secrets, this is the only way. You call this a solution? That's way too violent. What's the point of wiping away your troubles if you're going to be gone with them? Damn. Jeez. Just kind of gone off the deep end with this whole thing. Expose secrets and then protect them by, like, washing them away. Literally. The remorse is crushing. That is a monster of my creation. I'm unable to supplement $10 as a compliment. Supplement $10 as incompetence. Stop trying to kill each other. Blame is responsible while getting in your disses, huh, Enigma? Don't forget, I'm the one who said we should make that thing. Well, this is fascinating. That sudden leap appears to be a move to desperation, and it most definitely is not. Even an unspoken secret can truly bear down on the mind, and stress can cause people to give up on life. And to expose secrets to the limits will lead to dire friction with society, eventually leading to the collapse of all involved. This is the product of the result of drastic experiment against a society that demands when clinging to contradiction. There's a being who, attempting to fulfill Enigma and Tendalis' thesis at the same time, found his answer. Reveal it all and then get rid of it all. A monster that has sought to free itself of errors and contradiction. Well, I'm gonna give it the name Tendalis Antonami. Right, but you have to sound like you're enjoying this so much. As a creator and a parent, that which I've given life to has grown enough to pose a serious threat to me. How can I not be proud? How can I not be pleased? My goodness, I'm seeing Frankenstein's monster turn him in real time. A little situation I can't get enough of. I'll do this reversal for my next book. Quit! Put it in your pants, girl! Focus! We're about to die! Don't fucking shake like that, it's gross. Can you stop enjoying the horrible and do something about all this? Help! Someone help! That's where we're at. Anyway, hey, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Miraculous call seems I've been one-sided, leaving Aki Gonga unable to communicate back. Oh good, I never respond no matter what I say. It's like this call totally one-sided. What's going on here? In any case, we should do what we can. First, let's prioritize getting what people we can outside. In any case, we should do what we can. First, let's prioritize getting what people we can outside. First thing we need to do is to secure an exit. We use the firefighter brigade's master key for any doors that won't open. Valid. Oh, Master Key? Akia, when did you pick up that Akia Gong and pulls out? Oh, fair enough. Then flexes Voltrain muscles, menacing metal blade in hand. We're gonna have to get a bit rough, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Get back, everyone. Don't want to get smacked by debris. Oh, I hope too. Hope I'm not too much of a bother. Hell yeah, dude. Glad to have you on the team. Let's hurry. The others are waiting on us. Got it. I'll take responsibility for property damage as faculty representative. Prioritize the safety of the students and attendees and do all you can to get them out. It's funny, for a second there was like, wow, they actually have a master key for every lock in Tokyo? That's kind of sick. Then he brought out the axe, it's like, oh, well shit, I suppose they do have a master key. That should take care of the young ones on the side. On this side, but how will we save the ones locked away in that space? And the groans looks over at the students have been pushed out of metaverse space. The metaverse is a fictional realm, a zone ruled over by different laws in reality. Those apply. Bodies in the corporeal realm generally cannot enter inside. They had only mentioned make it in because Tandal Santamani aided them making passage from reality into fiction. Logically, then to go back it would require a rule of some sort that allowed one to breach into fiction from reality. Huh? What is that, young one? Oh. Is Wrong gonna borrow Cthulhu's power? Communication line to outside unstable. Reattempting connection. Honestly, seeing Akia's muscles, I'd probably just fucking go through the metal. Communication line to outside unstable. Reattempting connection. Managed to send information inside into reality thanks to Tendalos. That doesn't mean we can't get back. We can't get back to reality from the inside, right? Inside, right, Tendalos? Yeah, that's the whole reason we made me a brother. In other words, it would appear that we are completely cut off from the outside. Yeah, huh? It does. Oh yeah, that's true. Well, it's the idea that all things end. That there's a limit to tall tales, but also a limit to, well, society. Thus, he's able to, like, guide things to it, like a singular point. Outside, we've got Akia Gonging, got the Blepis, Bait Bunyan, and Zurong. We let them know we're alive, at least. We just got any ideas? Glad to see you're keeping so calm. Must be in assessing the situation, then. Theatrical cough, hurrying calmly conveys the situation to the group. The sea is, in actuality, only the size of a long-distance swimming pool, meant to act as a cleaning device for the event grounds. It was made to smooth out the sand and gather up trash from the area for the next event. On paper, we should be able to go offshore and engage the enemy. There's platforms to stand on too, but the issue is the large amount of aggressive information coming toward us. If we draw close and attempt to stop it, we get physically swallowed up, and that's that. Man, this brother of mine's so much like me, I want to cry. Yeah, it's coming toward us, but is it just me, or is it that wave really taking its time? Normally a wave that huge and obvious would be crashing down us by now, right? Hey, it's more like it's stopped. I mean, it's been the exact same distance from us for a while now. Yeah, honestly, I'm not too sure what the camera does, but from my understanding, it has the ability to shuffle down rules and shuffle around rules and roles. For example, like in the Zurong's event. Look, can I just bring up the? I don't have it open. No. It's gonna take so long waiting till it loads. Oh. I mean, it's more like it stopped. I mean, it's been the exact same distance from us for a while now. If it's waiting, it might be best to think of why. Maybe they're enjoying toying with their food. There we go. From my understanding of it, thanks to this event, Zurong's sacred artifact is his ability to shuffle around rules and roles. Like, you see the fire wheels around Housamo? Yeah, that's a manifestation of that's a manifestation of Zurong's sacred artifact. While the ability to shuffle around rooms and rolls is a ability of the color out of space and time. I think it might be emblematic of the color out of space and time, like draining things, if I recall the story. Family origin wasn't a show of face. We're gonna bring them wrong. Maybe they can. Oh. Enemies and you get more resistance. All very young and slow giants spend the days. I'm sure everyone's government. It really is insatiable curiosity going to school and survival sweets. A baby. All this ability to perceive all the cells. Sounds colors see it. That's why people prefer portraits and things. PP photos of news articles. Maybe a photo of people smiling. Sometimes Philip will have a jealous look in his eyes, mainly because he don't have it yet. It has interdimensional possibilities and his potential to become any color he wishes. There is no guarantee, however, that his potential was pleasant of his long. For coming it is starting something dark and alien. When he lies after seeking in its roots, and they fear that will handle the seas, or angels. I think if you tend to those are patient, care that will not be lie. Absorbs all the mechanic of the app. Over Christmas Eve. Let's see what I can win. Mr. R found from the sun. Now he's here. Also Christmas for a game. And all one paints his camera with cold, terrible feelings. And by side, I'm saying it's much like the stars and cozy wish to understand where they come from. Damn it! Give me actual lore in the fucking character file, you animal! Ugh. I don't think it's actually very specific ability, because I mean it applies to everyone in Tokyo. It's incredibly OP, incredibly like it's an incredibly OP ability that applies to literally everyone. Maybe they're enjoying toying with their food or projecting confidence that throws them into despair. They might still be evenly matched. I think they're looking for an opening. Maybe they're not as ready as they seem. I think that insight is correct. Did Alice Antimony wish it? What does it mean, antimony? Antimony, gray metal, and John Lotus's antimony. Greek alchemist, a monk killer. Poisonous. Oh, so he's called it Tyndall's antimony. Okay. I had to do a bit of research. I was curious about something. This is why it's called Tyndall's antimony, chat. Another popular etymology is the hypothetical Greek word antimonos, or against loneliness, explained as not found as metal or not found unalloyed. Because Tyndall's antimony is an alloy of Tyndalos and Enigma. That is why we waited for us to make our move. Now, what do you think would happen should their plan come to fruition? Darren looks over at the audience left behind. We're huddled together in anxiety before the raging waves offshore. Question 1. What is Tyndall's antimony's goal? Prove their answer right, to reveal people's secrets, then wipe them away with those secrets. Precisely. Yet if there is no one in the know, there's no point in the action. They need someone to let others know of the annihilation they're about to conduct. Question 2. Who or what did Tyndall's antimony need in order to let their work be known by others? You realize that the question is directed at you and you can feel his anticipation. Me? Like a change in the air between when they call the tsunami and now. Contacted with. Wait, that means. Indeed, they had already planned for you to for your contacting outside. Yeah, I get it. Unlike me, I can send information from here to there, from fiction into reality. Maybe? Hang on. I'm gonna just fucking look. Antinami. Yeah, it's Antinami. Huh. That's part of... Oh. Oh, fuck. New explanation. That's a contradiction. I guess I was dumb and wrong, chat. It's part of why they waited for us to contact the outside, then. Seriously, this sucks. They want us to perform a stream of us and everyone getting here getting annihilated? Even so, the reset is not yet complete. If we puzzle out the right answer here and now, then our problem will be solved. The right answer? If we had that, we wouldn't be... Turing, are you saying you've got something up your sleeve? Antinami. Yeah? I know of a possibility, that is, if we had a unit that could neutralize Dallas Antinami with a single blow. Seriously? You and me and Enigma working together couldn't hit their core. You want it knocked out in one shot? It is impossible, I'm afraid. On top of their countless clone bodies, their core is covered up with large amounts of ferrofluid. If we had a real killer unit, how are we gonna hit them? They're hovering over the sea. We can probably handle the mobility problem. We need help from a certain someone, though. The dragon. I'll need your help, big guy. Think you can handle it? Yeah, that's a good dragon. So who are we getting to one-shot him? I trust you're capable, Fuuri. Nothing to do it but do it. You cannot do this by attacking the enemy forces and providing cover and fire alone. Also drain their computational resources. I'll translate. Want to give them a real hard time and piss them off. So that's what the thing. So what's the thing they least want to see happen? The audience running out on them. That's what. In other words, we got to split them into two groups and run wild. That settles it. So Turing, what are you gonna do? I'll be looking for a different route. Is that satisfactory, Talos? Heh, that's a genius for you. Can never say anything straight. Remind me of a certain bear with a stick out his butt. That Lieb? No, Enigma. This adaptability is based on flexible foresight and vast powers of calculation. Do not get it twisted. What the fuck is chat talking about? What are you talking about? What's with the emoji? Seems calculations are now complete. Well, time to throw it down. Following the being's voice of Antinami, the wave behind them stretches up to the height that could swallow up a high-rise building. Gas with the answering attendees for the electronically expressed horrors seem awfully loud. There are those who rise up, ready to stop the annihilating wave in its tracks. Uh-oh. Let's go, $10. I'm getting us all out of here. Grab your sword and dash both. Maybe it's... Wait, it is? Antinami? Hasn't it always been saying Antinami? Oh, they've said okay. So I suppose both definitions apply. Like, are they really writing out both? Huh? Antinami and anti-money? Anti-money. Fucking pay attention to that. This is Akihabara, Tokyo. This is Akihabara, Tokyo. And where countless characters meet, communicate, and collaborate. Oh, it's hot as balls. Hang on, chat. Creators, burning with passion, work together to create new words rich in innovation and novelty. They make manga, anime, figures, computers, games, all sorts of things they had never ever been in this world before. The fictional creations made there will make people laugh, see their hearts resonate with, and rocks their emotions. Things that neither existed nor were needed in the world slowly become irreplaceable to someone out there. Yeah, but Akihabara will not stay this way forever. Businesses will close down, sites will disappear, people will leave. Nintendo suing US government over tariffs aftermath. Are we cheering for Cell? Let's be honest, we're betting against Vegeta. I've done literally nothing wrong. Oh man. Very nice, very nice. No person or town can stay the same forever, no matter how hot the season, it will pass in time. Much like this town, from being burnt to waste into a fruit market, then a town of electronics, then a town of otaku chatting itself with age. Yet he must wonder. Have the town's past incarnations been nothing more than part of the process of getting it to the present? The man bearing the town's name thinks to himself, even if you have to throw away part of your past, it doesn't all end there. I want to assume using both is intentional because both names work like exactly well. The man bringing the town's name thinks to himself, even if you have to throw away part of your past, it doesn't all end there. Much like how even though the light of his beloved hometown is now long gone, his memories of those days, blazing with excitement, still remain. Oh shit. Back so stiff. Leaning over a desk all day, chat. Don't like it. Some things stay in this town. Some things even go on as though they always have. Even if it changes its face, even if they look like they're vanished from this world itself, they remain. Oh, the dragon. Even if the vessel changes, vanishes from the world, bloodlines fall, or even if every last trace is lost to passage of time. If it is spoken by generations, if it has something to be passed on, if even one person remained after the field was burned into a wasteland remembers. Yo. One more! One more! A loud violent crash, the sealed entrance to the vent ground opens. People waiting on the other side. Oh. People cry out in fear and alarm as they begin to surge towards the door. Yo, let's go. Everyone, please slow down. No running. Get everyone's attention and get them to listen. Oh, sure. Leave that an exit silent appear. The attendees are about to search for the exit in a storm, but without a care for potential accidents. Nevertheless, exiting a calm of a genuine lifeguard stops that from happening. Don't worry, everyone. You're safe now. I just need to calm down. Running all at once will cause a panic and people will get hurt. So that's that you don't fret, don't push, and follow directions as you move. I would truly appreciate that. Got it. Oh, teacher, it was so scary in there. There, young ones. You're fine now. Come, let's take a time to head outside. Take a time to head outside, shall we? Be sure to watch your feet. Just keep calm and make sure you don't fall and hurt yourselves. There's a cowboy and the kid with the camera. I was with them until I wasn't. Don't worry, you'll see them again later, so just wait outside, okay? Alright, got it. Promise to get ice cream later, so they gotta show up. It's going to be fine. Please, just keep calm and move from fashion. I guarantee everyone's safety, so please believe in me. Get those remaining inside out safe too, so don't worry about it. As a supposed apprentice firefighter and a supposed lifeguard in outfit alone. Same absent person in mind to guide the evacuation with attendees with absolute secrecy. Like you're Gonkin, that's about does it for evacuating attendees and students on our side. Means all that's left is Fuuri and the others on the other side. What are we gonna do about them? I'm being called from the other side. Wait, is that? Turn around to see their surprise. A hole in non-existent opening into a non-existent opening pulling up. Non-existent into the non-existent opening up. Ron walks into it with no hesitation. What? Hey, wait, where are you going? You're going, wait! Oh, hold on, you can't go in the unknown with no plan. You don't know what's in there. Don't worry, Teach, I'm with them. Just leave this to us. Now they created, there's another created being woven through from fiction. Babe Bunny realizes it's wrong. That the Zorong he sees is not Zorong. Rather, whoever has been acting as Zorong until now has shown its face. Shark summons that his friend might be just like him, a hollow existence. Grade school's got way too much going on nowadays. No time to get to it. Yeehaw! If that, Babe Bunny dives in the hole after Zorong. Ah, come forth, my Tindala bros. Come on, there's even more clones. It's getting hotter too. Computing stress is increasing, and temperature with it. If this keeps up, my activity will slow to a crawl. Looks like they have the same conditions, but this is bad. If this keeps up, they'll have to have us beat with sheer numbers alone. Woo woo, they're coming. Focus on defense. No end to them. Use some backup. Right then it happens. Got a gun? The gunshot, that's... Hey, we can help. Guns a-blazing. You're waiting to hold my ring. You're willing to hold my ring someday. You can't be down on this make-believe beach. Oh, there they are. Ready to save you, Ace. Oh, thank goodness you're all alright. I was so worried. There's like gotta be the three of us. Doesn't feel like it'll end neatly otherwise. Not the Blepis. What? $10 and Tanami. Yeah, it says Antimony and Antinami. Yeah, it does say both. Yeah, at this point it can't be a typo because it's consistent with itself. It's not like a one-off thing, right? Not his permission or guidance. Means that one among them shares Sandal's and Tanami's ability to reach into fiction from reality. Search the guest database again, sorting my most recent Akia Gongang, Tata Blepis, Baebunyan, and Zorong. Not a single transient has the ability to warp. None of them should have a role to intervene in dreams and constructed fictions. Else Tanami stops attacking, current conditions need to be recomputed. In the world did you get in? In the world did you get into the metaverse? In the world did you get into the metaverse? Enigma, trace their intrusion route. My analysis is already complete. Sending it to you now, Turing. Turing flips through Enigma's analysis and a look of scientific surprise comes over his face. This is Zorong's power? This is the warp ability you see from the world of the old ones. But he is a transient of Penglai, is he not? How did he pinpoint our coordinates? It appears he picked up on an unknown signal from his fictional realm. From this fictional realm, tracking it down to Tearing follows a signal of information according to the source of the eyes. Do you need something? I get it. No, let me start by accepting reality. Doing our calculations and account for every possibility, yet the event you could neither predict nor understand happened anyway. In any case, with these additions to a party, I do believe we'll be able to do something more interesting. Plotting something again? Now Santanami believes that if he makes even this metaverse space a blank slate of nothing, everything will come to an end. There's a chance that simply isn't true, which has been proven by the history of Akihabara and its return. Even if the physical reality fades, the dream and the memory remain. That dream and that abstraction change our experience of reality in the present. Let's teach my little creation then the true depths of interparability. Fine. Alright. Interparability. The ability of computer systems and software to exchange and make use of information. Where are we, huh? Wait. Can't take my eyes off you for a second. Lucky for you, though, you had me around. Babe? I mean, I'm letting you get away without a penalty, though. You're treating me some ice cream after this. Then, we're even. Adorable.
Not Thanos.
ポーズ変えます。
温まってきた。
ポーズ変えます。
Ah, that's a lot.
立ち位置ここでいいですか？
そう。
取ってください。ポーズ変えます。
やれ。
そう。
取ってください。ポーズ変えます。立ち。取ってください。
鳥だ。鳥だ。いいかような。鳥。
Go。のこの秘密。ここで。鳥。そう。
やっぱりあなたとのトスが。
バンバン。
Damn it. End this damn fight already.
立ち。
そら。
ポーズ。
鳥だ。
デートの邪魔する奴らを片付けろ。
Get him.
鳥だ。鳥だ。いいかいと。
そう。
取ってください。
鳥だ。いいかい。
そう。
バンバン。鳥だ。
デートの邪魔するやつ。
鳥だ。
Damn, this fight is going on for a while.
そう。
取ってください。
鳥だ。鳥だ。
やっぱりあなたとのトスが。
鳥だ。
Come on, get this guy.
そう。
鳥だ。
そう。
取ってください。
Here we go.
お前からチャンネル
You're all nearly died.
そうだぜ。ここからは特別メンバーシップでよろしく。
Well, all things born in this world are a result of the passion of someone somewhere at some time. Love, wishes, rage, lamentation, resentment, perhaps even joy. These passions of another are poured into a vessel, and something new is born into the world. With a shape and vessel given by another, with a name given by another. Perhaps this new being struggles against the others as it finds its path. Perhaps it follows those who have come before it. Each of those follow their own unique paths until the day the heated passion that birthed them burns out. Some falter in air, some find themselves in cul-de-sacs on which there are no way forward. Some most definitely simply go around in circles in the same place. There are likely to be some whose chosen way of life can only be seen as running wild as a product of foolish choices. Yet only they can know why they live thus. At the end? No? Looks like the audience evacuation just about done, right? So what should we do, Arcade? When Yoshi speaks to Arcade, he watches the battle on the stage from afar. Oh, the fraught out ground of relationships of those who fight back above the raging waves. Seems like this portrayed in ukiyo-e paintings of Tokyo too, right? You're both way too calm for the situation. Dual shipping otaku have nerves of adamantine? I feel like so many ridiculous things have happened in such a short time that are just high on the adrenaline. Like making a copybook right before an event, deadline is pretty much like this. Happens a lot. Evacuation is complete. Good news then, Kuniyoshi. Okay, Fabula. There's something I would like you to help us with as schoolmates. It's something only you can do, of course. As usual, Turing popping out of nowhere with your unexpected demands. What do you need us to do? You know, there's all these works of sand art around us. I want you to make even more. Huh? You heard me. I wish for you to fill the speech with your creations. Then, Vapula, I'd like you to animate them as all as golems. But, Turing, you know how my golems always run wild. Precisely. That is fine. Huh? Vapula, it's only natural that your golems would lose control of the heat and passion board in them and had nowhere to go. Turing Guildmaster Abacabra has a suspicion that what happened to Vapula's golems is precisely what happened to $10 Anthem money. Two opposing purposes going around in circles, leading to a loss of control from overheating, skipping the failsafe. Other Guildmasters would prioritize stopping their foe, however... Dear creators, we fight fire with fire, heat with heat, passion with passion. I want you to slam all the passions you have against $10 Antinomy. No idea why we're doing this, but works for me. I want to make more fluffy art anyway. Really don't think the two of us would be enough, though. The artifacts may be able to draw pictures and plans, I guess, but... Oh, don't worry, you're not alone. Look around you and see how many creators there are. Alright. Other students are also here. Enigma, I'm counting on you for defense. Well, which one? $10 for Enigma. Dollars. Okie dokers. Are so predictable, you know that? I'll lay down the supporting fire. Internet stuff is me and Enigma's domain. Mine Enigma's domain. I'll hit him with my specially made really rough virus and my Thrall's DDoS attacks. It's all send some of Enigma's offensive walls too, for good measure. Ooh. The clone's apparent defeat hardly lasts. More and more of them rise up and appear before you, ready to fight. This ain't working at all. You're an endless of status appetite. Oh, I keep snapping photos, but they're all the same. I can't gather identical photos like this. Only increasing will be overwhelmed at this rate. Huh? Now, a single person present fails to hear what sounds like the sudden rumbling of a large mass of sand. Okay, everyone all together now. Huh? That's a lot of reinforcements! I must say, people are an exceptionally troublesome lot. Substantation! My brush just won't stop! Rated bounce, I can feel it. New genre is taking form. In the ocean, I can take an artifact, dig up new shapes in the sand. which as soon as I got our academy, then immediately molded into sand sculptures. Then, get moving, all of you. The explicit name. Ow. When the ocean echoes power, imagination, Valpo's art of golem animation, the passion of students in my academy multiply together, filling the metaverse with their result. Like, that's great shots, everyone! Everywhere now, I can't stop snapping photos! Yeehaw, the frontier's going crazy, let's charge forward even further. Farther. Then I'll just spawn even more. Huh? What? I can control them? Sand sculptors and Dallas Antonani has commanded cease following his orders and begin thrash battle on their own. That's right, you can't. You're overheated. And concentrated processing power has hit critical mass. But that has to be the same for you, so why? Simple. They're doing concentrated processing, but diffuse processing has left everyone's individual will. What are we gonna do about those rampaging clones? They're coming right this way. I would call for those two, of course. Cataplepus, Akia Gungan, it's in your hands now. Fuuri, Cataplepus, can you gather them all up in one spot? Leave it to me. Bedazzling Eye. The streamers. You know, the ones with the selfie stick? His rule gathers eyes, and even controls sand sculptures dash toward Cataplepus. Maybe I drew too many of them? And off attack sword him. Nice one, now it's my turn. Controlled burn! Alright. And the passions when animating them get died down. Dallas power chills Tindalabro after Tindalabro. Being severely overheated, then suddenly chill, the sand sculptures collapse on the sheer difference in temperature. That remains Tindal's Antonami. During total madness for him, Pablo cannot help but smile. Still kind of stupid that I let my golems running wild worry me so much. If it comes to this, I gotta go all in. Places the right hand in the sand, raises the left towards the empty sky, and holds that pose. Back up, ready to roll. Now it's your turn. Up rises Vapla's other unit, its wings rippling through the air in the metaverse. Oh, go, go, go! Digging up waves as it goes, the immense dragon flies over the sea. One would think it'd be stuck by the water and have its body of sand collapse, yet. On our way, open before me, feet on the ground, yippee-ki-yay! The flash of Babe Bunyan's sacred artifact, a line of light appears before you, platform beneath you with every step, and your allies advance closer toward your foe. Broke the dragon's head. Yeah. That also sounds like a sex joke. Given its orders, the dragon lets you climb atop it and blast towards Dallas Antonami. Antimony, yeah, it does say that. You're coming from the front? You fools, look at our different sizes. You don't understand shit. Giant Dallas Antonami turns to the sand dragon and brings down his mighty fist. Ever heard of reactive armor? It's a real technological gem. Young's pale fingers dance through the air as if accompanying a song conducting an orchestra. Touring it apply to sand dragon skin react to sand Antonami's attack. Your action is a small scale explosion that tears down the opponent, truly exemplifying the art of mathematical calculation. Wait, don't tell me! Oh, I'm telling you right now, focusing entirely on offensive may lead to your miserable defeat from an angle you hadn't even considered. Remember that. As Turn shouts, his golden apple ripens and takes form. I'm going to teach you what the fruit of knowledge tastes like. Imitation game. Massive body can all Antonami's creates, slams against Turn's swarm of logic bombs and shatters. And a shell that made up much of the body sizes peels off and fades away into the void of the metaverse. Whoa! Back to his own size to trade blows with Dallas Antonami, electronics on the beach. Settle it! Running time! Boundless tail! Your blow is brilliant and piercing, striking at the secret hidden deep within your foe. The golden core, the source of the Antonami, that which binds the two of these that cannot exist in harmony, is severed. With that, the knowledge-shaped golem is powerlessly crumbles back in the sand from which it was made. Or not! It will not end. Or not! It will not end so simply. Wait, it didn't work? Us monitoring his internals while hacking, and I can guarantee you that attack hit true. Don't think we don't know someone as famous as you, and that rule of yours too. You're right, the rending was successful. Unfortunately for you, though, it was accounted for. Does that mean it was a dummy core? Importantly than that, just what are you trying to... Looks like the plan's up in smoke. You acted much quicker than predicted. Then we will show our answer to you, and you alone. Come on, the battle's over. What are you trying to do? Why are you so stuck on... Luckily, everyone retreat. I'll indicate a safe... Ooh, wait, X different? That a specific person. What? The area around you flickers, allowing you to catch a glimpse of the school floor. You can feel an immense amount of information energy gathering into a single place. That's right, we're aiming for you. Oh. The it chose at the end was self-sacrificial, focused all its energy into a single point. I'm the target? I didn't go that far. What are you planning on doing? We're at the answer to your question. You blare out your question surprise and run, and it obediently answers. Period. There's a variety of modes expressed toward you during this event. Friendship, envy, love, hatred, worship, rejection, admiration, disdain. Too many to count. We do not understand the reason you alone are the center of such feelings, yet. Ever since our birth, there has been something inside us, an emotion like a bug that made us think of you as special. Uh-oh. It inherited Tindalus' crush. Fire water mobsters. Oh, the kitties. You set the protection of this event the highest priority and made preventing leakage our final task. And by exposing the secret, I can really show it to him at the very end. He judged his greatest task, the greatest reason for existence, that we can execute now. I got it. You were severed apart of that slash from Fuuri, but you still... My task almost complete, there's no escape. Please end. Please end while all others remain in ignorance. The wall of energy raging behind you expands even further, positioned below everything you are away. Fuuri, damn it, someone do something! Oh. What are you trying to... Sanddragon raced away from you, following the meaning it was born with. Following its crafter, it had prioritized its creator. That, after all, is like a man carved into it from birth. And none of you can know for sure entirely if that entirely explains why it did what it did. As it flies, the dragon absorbs the information around it, including the sand art the school made and the shapes of countless dreams. It was much, much larger than it ever has before and begins to collapse under its own weight. It might try. It's mighty. Flailing arms send its body flying. The wave intervenes, making the massive sand crumble. Its immense tail smacks away the assailing waves, yet the sand scatters and fades and nothing is the result. The massive sand dragon pushes back the wave with its entire body, quickly losing its own shape in the process. And the waves reach you in Vapula. Has turned into a mere ripple, very large enough to lap at your ankles. Force shut down. Suddenly everything comes to an end. The final raging sea turns calm. Look around to see nothing on the beach. The sound of the children playing, the footprints, the attendees are all gone. And the fate of the immense sand dragon that was there just moments ago has vanished. Are you alright? You're not hurt anywhere, are you? I'm fine. Yeah, the golem just followed its orders, that's all. And like this, I made a noble sacrifice to protect our lives. No, I don't think that's what it was. I gave back a Turing. Sorry, I was wrong. What's up? We never gave it a name. Ah! Giving it a name, telling you what it is, that's what you have to avoid. Honest observation's a simple one. Don't get too attached, you'll end up hurt in the end. Oh, is that the spice he was missing? A connection to the art? That was whisper swallowed by the dint of waves. The trap running. Oh, I get it. He says don't get it. The spice he was missing was a connection to his own art. He says don't get too attached to it, yet remember that whole thing about Akihabara and how even though it disappears and comes back, it will live on as long as it's remembered, it will kind of return as like an idea or concept. That's what the kind of like the answer to the question is. Those whispers followed up by the gentle waves and teardrop running down his cheek with the tiny tumbling damp sand. The sight of the gently rolling sea makes your fierce battle seem like a distant memory. And that is where we will end stream for today. Elden and Dragons C-Tap log. I'll probably do a quick stream tomorrow or some shit. Finish it up. But chat, what'd you think of stream? It was good. Akaba and the Dragons event was good. Great. Thank you. Well, just chat has nothing else to say, then I suppose we will be ending things. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. Carl Hunteal, Human Tram, Mason Gullet. Anyone else? Going once. Going twice. Sold. Do tell me on the lookout tomorrow for a new stream. Because I gotta. Oh, right, it's F11. I have to, like, this is Xanados. Yeah. Do be sure to like, subscribe, Ko-fi and Patreon, link in the description. Yeah. I ain't got much else to say, so savor this shit. As always, this is Joe Siri, signing out. Bye!